My master. Safe. The scriptures. Sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more. I understand that too. But what I don't understand is... you bastards killing my kind!
Stay back! Stupid dog! Mark this. He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once. None other than me can challenge him to a duel. Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless. How tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence. How about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good, I am entertained. Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court. Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
Alright, we up in this bitch. We finally playing the Black Myths of the Kongs of the Wu. Insert Goku joke here. Or just Dragon Ball joke. Oh shit, that's right, I don't have that ability. So this battle, you can just kind of do whatever the fuck you want because it's a scripted battle. You can't lose. So I'm just kind of fucking around till the game actually gets started. Fuck of the hair. I can't wait till I get that ability in the actual game.
The victorious fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, All realms and beings have ruined themselves.
So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is like the first game that actually has brought my rig to its knees, to where I'm playing this game at 1080p with a variety of settings and DLSS on like balance. So if it looks like shit, or it has moments where you see like some stair stepping and it looks like anti-aliasing is not on, it is. It's just this game is fucking beefy. I did the best that I could. That's all I could say. I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't even care about visuals like that to begin with, but I'm just being honest.
The Celestial Court welcomed you, foul monkey, yet you remain untamed. None shall save you now.
Dear brother, your edge needs honing. Good. I was in need of a back scratcher.
That's where shit gets real. Oh, he's up in the air. Well, I just wasted that. I don't know why I didn't run up to him. Whoop this nigga ass.
Foul monkey! Taste my axe!
Rat! You call that a duel? The glare up here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
And so ends the last tale of Sun Wukong. A hero who treasured his freedom above all else. Buddhahood he attained, yes, but cumbersome he found the celestial rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us. Little did he know, his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust. This stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it. Unbegotten, undying, such is the nature of a stone monkey. Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and separately they escaped, choosing to stay hidden. Those are the 6 senses of the great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them, not in centuries. I'm old now. Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined. One that shall recover all his scattered relics. And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
On the go, bend the toe, life of human all for gold. Nowhere better than our home. We cheat death and ever grow. Huh? Here, you see, what bliss my fate shows.
Luck's around the corner. Seems like you just fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This peach knew I needed a snack. You sneaky rascal! Dare to fool me? I'll make sure you regret it!
Oh shit. Welcome everyone to fucking Black Myth Wukong, whatever. There we go. Now I can look at the camera. Welcome everybody to Black Myth Wukong. We're finally playing Blacketh of the Mytheth of the Wooeth of the Kongeth. Basically Frieza's actual hell. That's what I'm gonna name the title of this video, because a planet that is not that has a bunch of monkeys on it is absolutely his hell. And so yeah, we're finally here. The game that a lot of people thought was originally fake and was too good to be true is a real game, unlike T.A.I.C, which was a scam game from the beginning, and guess what, turned out to be a scam game. This is not a scam game. This is an actual real game. But once again, I just want to clarify real quick, this game may not look hot, especially on my end, okay? For y'all, it may look good. I don't know. I've done quite a few tests. And the thing about it is that I'm playing on a 4K panel or a 4K monitor, but I'm running this game at 1080p because, like I said, this game is beefy. This is the first official, or at least that I know of, maybe not the first official, but one of the earlier games to use Unreal Engine 5. One of the games that we're getting that really uses Unreal Engine 5, which is pretty taxing. And so I'm running this game at 1080p with like a shit ton of settings. And I'm going to show you real quick, then we're going to actually get in the game. So look, I'm running at 1080p, even though my monitor is 4K. I'm running it at 60 because if I try to go above 60, the game has bad stuttering and pacing issues. And then I have like I have my DLSS on balanced, and then I have like a variety of settings. This is basically the Digital Foundry shit, but you get my point. It may look good on y'all end. To me, it kind of looks checkerboardy in some areas, but I'm just giving you a heads up just in case if it looks shit on y'all end too. I'm recording this at 1080p as well, so maybe it won't look that bad after I, edit everything and do all of that. But yeah, this game is fucking chunky, and you're probably gonna see quite a bit of stuttering as I play this game too. But that's not on my end. That has something to do with Unreal Engine 5. Apparently, Unreal Engine 5 has a problem where when you're traversing through environments, especially in this game, it starts to stutter at certain points. I can't do nothing about that. That's the engine issue. That's not my issue. But yeah, we're finally playing Black Myth Wukong, the game that everybody's been waiting on. I've been waiting on it since they first showed it, and I actually got about 8 hours in this game. I'm in chapter 2, I think, which is the desert area, because this game does allow you to have multiple saves and shit. So just like I did with Liza P and like I do with a lot of my other games, I'm going to be playing this as the same time that I play a bunch of other, or I'm going to be having two, what's the word I'm looking for? Not congruent, but concurrent saves. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm gonna have 2 concurrent saves so I can always know what to do and be one step ahead.
Oh, what you waiting for? Pluck your hair and make an offer. Hey, wait! I, the keeper of Blackwind Mountain, have long been waiting for your arrival. Ah, his spitting image, I'd say. Up ahead is Guan Yin Temple. Once it was bustling with worshippers, before it was ruined by that fire. Then the temple was rebuilt. Oh, what good is it to rebuild a temple if the goodwill of men has been burnt to ashes? You've forgotten this place, but they haven't forgotten you. Oh, that's a tough one. Good luck to you.
He really didn't provide much context. He just kind of like said some shit then walked off. Like, you're not even gonna help with your bitch ass. All right, so this is for me pre-ordering deluxe edition, so I get a bunch of goodies because I'm a fucking boss like that. So why not? I'm not really a boss. It just felt good to say. So with that, we do get some more extra bonuses, and yes, I am gonna use them because that's what I fucking paid for. So I mean, it really, to be honest with you, the starting setup stuff is not. It's not like it really gives you that much of an advantage, to be honest with you, because before you even complete this chapter, a lot of this stuff is gonna become irrelevant. The only one that actually stays kind of relevant is this right here. And I'm not that far into the game. Like I said, I'm only in chapter 2, so maybe this gourd, like, you get a better gourd, but this is the only thing that actually is kind of dope, because as you see, it says when the gourd is full, the first slip replenishes to full health. That does come in clutch. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the best thing about this DLC or pre-order deluxe shit. But this outfit is fucking fire too. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been fucking with this game since it came out, after I got it to actually fucking work. And this game is actually pretty fun. I think the biggest problem that I have is just how the game... I can't explain it, especially if you haven't played it, but there's certain aspects about this game that I'm still not, especially when it comes to the combat, that I'm still trying to get a grasp of. and I'm hoping I'll be able to get a grasp of it eventually. Maybe in the second playthrough that I'm doing, it'll finally all click. But there's just certain aspects of this that still kind of baffles me, especially when it comes to the combos and how you do certain moves and stuff. The biggest one is heavies. So the thing about it is that, because from what I understand, when the developer or one of the developers, like I guess the lead or whoever behind this game was talking about it, they were saying that they wanted a more action-oriented Dark Souls, right? And you can tell that that's exactly what this is a more action-oriented Dark Souls, because of the simple fact that there's air, like when you die, you go back to the shrines that you put your hair into. When it's like, oh, like he said, where he's like, make an offer. Every time you die, you go back to one of those, but you don't lose your will. Will is, I guess, like your currency, sort of, kinda, or maybe that's your XP. I don't really know. But I think it is your XP or what you can purchase or whatever. Anyway, you get my point. You don't lose any of that stuff, but it's like instead of you being able to use light, it's like it's delayed. So like even though I used it right there, you can't just use it. Like you have to use it in certain combos because the startup on it is so fucking long. And I don't know if as you progress throughout the game, it gets better to where you can use it more often, but it's not like how you would think of like in Devil May Cry where you could just use a heavy attack or, you know, something like that. It's like, no, you actually have to build up towards it. That's what that little meter's for down there. It's like you building up towards your heavy, then you can use it, like charging it up, and then you can also build it up by using lights and shit. It's kind of weird. The game is kind of weird. I ain't gonna stunt. It's not bad. It's just the difficulty curve and trying to learn it is the problem. And then that too, the blocking is or the dodging. It's like you have to be damn near perfect when it comes to that.
It's been a while, but the immobilized spell still works like a charm. Since you hail from Mount Huaguo, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick. Now, here we go. Give me your hand. There you go. Should you come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them and release this spell. You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather. Sadly, mine is but a humble trick. Its power will wear off within a few short moments. Though it's good enough against boneheads like this one. Anyway, just consider it an ace up your sleeve. No! The young ones these days know no manners! Fear not. Teach them a lesson with your new spell.
Oh, fuck. I was trying to dodge, but my fucking camera wasn't locked on. Yeah, so, and that's the other thing about this shit, is that, when it comes to, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. I fucking forgot. Oh, and that's the other thing, right? So, oh, and that's the other, okay, so there's like a bunch of shit I want to talk about, so my mind is just going on, right? So the other thing about this game that is really difficult is the simple fact that the animations for a lot of the enemies are very hard to predict, right? Because, like I said, it's the people who create this game, the studio that create this game, they wanted a more action-oriented Souls-like, right? And so that's where the whole, like, when you die, you go back to the shrine thing comes from. But also what comes with that is that the combat is sort of similar to one, but if you added more Devil May Cry elements, that's why I keep on saying that. And so, like, you have a stamina bar and all of this other shit. The only thing that about this game that is really difficult for me to understand, and is like one thing that I'm really trying to get a grasp of, and it's been really hard, is the simple fact that the animations for enemies' attacks really don't have a startup most of the time. Like, even in From Software games, despite how sometimes the enemies can be very fucking cheesy, you can still see when certain animations are about to start up or they're about to do a certain animation because they give you that the startup frames of the animation so you can see it. I can't think of the technical term, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. In this game, a lot of the times the enemies just fucking whoop your ass. Like, they'll just pull some shit out and you're not gonna know. And then not only that, the attack strings can just constantly go. And that also makes it extremely fucking difficult to essentially find out what is gonna be going on. So a lot of the times you're just gonna be blocking strings of animation. Like, you're just gonna be blocking and blocking and or not blocking, dodging. Because there is no parry mechanic in this game, which I am thoroughly surprised about. Because every game nowadays have to have a fucking parry mechanic. When Spider-Man 2 had a fucking parry mechanic, I was like, I don't understand the point of this, but okay. Surprisingly, this game doesn't have one when I think it absolutely needs one. So yeah, it's a lot of shit in this game. And that too. So when you go to use your abilities, you have to be extremely fucking careful on when you use them. Because of the simple fact that niggas can knock you out of that. So when I do that immobilization or any kind of spell that I have, if I don't do it at the right time, I will get knocked out of that shit. And I will lose that shit. And I will have to wait for it to you know, replenish or charge back up or however the fuck you want to say it. So, like I said, there's a lot to the to the gameplay of this game. There's a lot mechanic-wise that you really have to master and understand, and it's a bit to juggle, especially because, you know, if you're so used to playing other kind of games. Oh, I didn't even see this nigga right here. I knew he was about to pop up. I could feel it in my bones. I was like, he's about to attack. That's that situational awareness. It's a lot to juggle, but I think, like I said, I think once I get further and further into the game naturally, like you should probably do, it'll even out. But I ain't gonna lie, it's some things about this combat that I'm really hoping does iron out. Because there's certain aspects of it that it's just like, oh boy, this shit's kind of rough. And particularly with the heavies. The heavies are really fucking rough to deal with because they're not used in the standard way. So that makes it really fucking difficult. All right, so now they're telling me about leveling up using my sparks. So this is how you level up in the game. And see, they got like all these different stances that you can end up getting. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of them that I kind of low-key feel like are not that useful, to be honest with you. But what do I know? But one thing I will do is this. I want to level up dodging and my health and stamina. So I only got 2 points. So I'm going to do this. Let's see. Let's go with... I'm doing a lot of fucking dodging. So I guess I could just give myself more stamina. Fuck it. I'll do one of this and one of this. These are the two that I care about the most. And I'm going to be focusing on the most. Because a lot of these enemies in this game are tanky. And that's the other thing that's very Souls-like about this game, is that there is no difficulty selector. It's just whatever the basic or default difficulty they set for the game, it is what it is. And yes, I'm going to be pretty much starting off all my combat encounters with that because it's 2 free hits. And if there's any advantage I could take, I'm going to take it every single time. So you might as well just get used to this nigga flying through the air and then me doing a heavy. Because look how much health that takes. And then, you know, yeah. But overall, the out of the 6 hours that I played, I have had quite a bit of fun. Oh, shit's fucking frog is with all the business. Hey, man, chill out. There we go. And fuck them frogs, too. If you didn't catch that earlier, when they explode, they, like, release a poison gas. And they will fucking poison you the entire time. Like, it starts to build up. So, yeah, you definitely got to watch out for that shit. But yeah, we finally here, man. We finally playing Black Myth. I ain't gonna lie, this game doesn't look as bad. I guess because my eyes have finally got adjusted. But see, like, you can even see from right here. You see how, like, the branches look kind of weird? And, like, have this little shimmering effect? And see how even, like, back there, the shadows are doing the same thing? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all not even gonna care about shit like that, but to me that shit's very noticeable. And then I forgot to cut off the subtitles as well. I completely fucking forgot to cut off the subtitles, but y'all be all right. I'm gonna leave them bitches going on anyway. So you be all right. If you don't like them, that's too damn bad. I like subtitles. And yes, I will keep the English voices on too, because I've already seen people bitching and complaining about that when I watch other people play this game or live stream. They're like, oh, how come you don't have the Chinese voices? Bitch, if it's that much of a concern, you go buy it and play it. I still don't understand why that's the thing in 2024. Like, who gives a fuck if it's in English or Chinese? Like, come on, bro. We are way past the days of old, like, bad English dubs from, like, the 1990s and 1980s, bro. We are way beyond that. Like, English dubs are really good now. Let it go. And I don't think this one is bad either. I think it's actually pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best one out there, but I think I would say it's pretty fucking good, though. All right. He had a quick meditation session, and now he's all good. The other thing I was gonna say is that, you know, a lot of the times when people talk about this game, especially because, like I said, based off what the developers have said, everybody always wants to compare this to Dark Souls or, you know, the Soulsborne games, which to a certain degree I can understand. I've already broke down some of the elements of it. But one thing that I think a lot of people are overlooking is that this game is heavily influenced by God of War 2018. Like, that opening sequence is pure God of War 2018 with the whole, like, shaky moving cam thing that 2018 does in Ragnarok. Like, this game is heavily inspired by that. And especially the scale of that opening battle is very reminiscent of God of War 2018 or just those God of War games in general. And that's just one thing I think a lot of people, maybe they have noticed it, but they just don't give a shit. I don't know, but, like, when I first played this game and I saw that opening sequence, I was like, oh, this is taking quite a bit of, like, the cinematic approaches that God of War took.
Hey, wait! You don't think you can just parade in, do you? It's not that simple. Let me transform you into a golden cicada so you may follow the fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed. Fly! It might be humble, but my shrine is very versatile. You'll get it soon.
In other words, what he's saying is that when your bitch ass die, this is where you're gonna spawn at. That's what he's saying.
Black Wind Mountain, there are secrets galore.
Yeah, I already know.
They help you explore.
A few jars of wine.
This form does not last forever. Should you find yourself lost, just follow my voice. Now, off you go.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. But yeah, that's what he's basically saying. This whole area is kind of fucking crazy though, because there's a lot we're gonna be doing. I'm not gonna spoil everything, but it's quite a few things we're gonna be doing in this area, and we're gonna die a lot in this area. I'm just gonna say that. Maybe not as much because I'm a lot more familiar with the combat and how things work compared to before, but yeah, this shit's gonna get pretty intense. Let me see if I can go ahead and how far it let me go. Okay. You're about to see one of the enemies right here. If I can get to him before I disappear or the timer runs out. There you go. That's one, the big baby head thing or big giant baby motherfucker over there. That's going to be a difficult mini boss to fight, but at least you get something from him. And then let me see if I can make it over here in time. But this shit runs out. Oh, that's the little meter down there, the stamina bar. We're not going to make it. Fuck. Come on. Can I just at least get a peek at him? He's right there. This motherfucker right here. Oh, damn, I wasn't expecting to actually... I forgot, you actually do de-transform into your boy right there. But this motherfucker right here, yo, hey, we gonna have to fight him. That battle's pretty epic. But let's go ahead and search the area and get, you know, get the smaller shit out the way. Damn, my mouth is all fucking... I don't know. People don't like the word moist for some reason. So my mouth is all moist, right? I'm spitting this shit all on my microphone. Like, what the fuck? Now, I do need to do this, though. I wonder if there's, like, a little combo menu. Oh, shit. I forgot about the fucking bow and arrow, dude. Got him. All right, I don't have that ability to walk and hit the nigga with the... Bitch. Bitch. Those dudes get even worse. We haven't even seen the worst of them yet. Those dudes absolutely get worse than that. I mean, like, absurdly worse. All right. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the other thing. Once the enemies start attacking you, if they hit you, you're stuck in that shit. Damn. Oh, and that's the other thing. With the heavy attacks, I just now thought about that as I was fighting him. There's sometimes where, like, you'll go for a heavy attack within your combo string. Like, when you actually hit the heavy button. And the fucking heavy attack will completely whiff because the enemy is always moving. That's the other thing where I was like, really, nigga? That's the other thing I was, like, I didn't refer to it, but that's one of the things I was basically getting at about the heavies, how they work in this game. It's really, really weird, man. The heavies are really, really weird. They do not work in a traditional sense, and sometimes it really does show. All right, so let's go another one of them crow dudes. I think we should be able to take him out fairly easy. We shouldn't have much trouble with this guy. And I don't think these guys spawn back either. Yeah, these motherfuckers are no joke. Alright, so that, I made that look a lot easier than what I was just saying, but if you're just now playing this, or you pick this up at some point, you'll understand when you first fight them. Especially when you're trying to learn the controls. Them dudes, they pretty ill with it. But I'm not gonna lie, this game is actually running pretty good. I don't have my FPS counter on because I don't think it will pop up in the recording. I think I should be fine, but I'm just gonna keep it off for right now, and then maybe the next time I record, I'll check. When I did a bunch of tests of this game to see how it performed with me recording and all of that. Oh yeah, this shit. I don't know what this is about. I mean, I do, but at the same time, it's just like... Like, I'm supposed to be collecting a plant, and all of a sudden, a fucking enemy's attached to it. And that happens quite a bit. You'd be surprised how often that happens. And some of them motherfuckers are difficult. Some of them dudes be... Hey, some of them plants be with the shits, man. They be ready to fuck you up. Now, that's the only thing I wish they did have was sneak attacks. I think that would have been dope if you could have snuck up behind somebody. Because when I was first playing this, I kept on trying to do that. And the game was like, nah, son, like, you can't do that. We're not going to let you do that. And I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. All right, fight all these motherfuckers. We killing everything around here. Now... the only thing I'm trying to figure out is this. Should I take on Giant Baby Head first, or should I take on the boss over there? I don't know because they're both going to be every bit as challenging and difficult. Now, I know how to fight them to a certain degree. Not saying that I'm not going to die. In particular, the big giant baby thing, those things you actually fight quite a bit. I think I fought a total of 3 on my other save already. And the good thing is that they all have the same moveset, so they're kind of easy to, like, once you learn their moveset, they're pretty easy to take on. Not saying that you can't die, because they hit like a fucking freight train, but it's just the point of. With that being said, though, motherfuckers still do be difficult. You know what I'm saying? They do be difficult. So, I don't know. And see, this is the other one that I was confused by. First off, I want to say this. The explanation that they give you, like the actual written explanation or typed explanation that they give you for some of these moves and the properties of them, I feel like they overthought a lot of it, because sometimes when you read this shit, even though you're reading it in English, it's like, what the fuck am I reading? Because I think it's so overthought out on how they explained it. But this move right here, I don't get, because it's supposed to stop you from being attacked by certain attacks because you're up on the pole. But then I got this ability, and when I tried to use it to fight the baby, the giant baby, I just kept on getting smacked out of my ability. So it was like, what was the point of me even having it? But what I am going to do is go ahead and spend money on this. Because I definitely want to get my dodging up. I would love to get that, but now I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to go to this. And we're going to stick with this. Now, this is one of the things I do like about this game, is that because it does sort of take from the Dark Souls formula, but at the same time it doesn't. When you pick up your XP and your money and all of that, you keep all of that, so it does make it easier for you to level up, like quite a bit. Now, you don't use the monies to level up. You level up off XP. Okay, that shouldn't have been able to hit me, but all right. But like I said, it's because of that, it actually kind of works out where you can level up a good amount. Because I ain't gonna lie, I died so much and I had to run through here so much. I think I ended up leveling up like fucking 10 times. Like, I had a good chunk of XP built up and points to use about the time I got out of this area alone. All right, I think what we're gonna do is this. Oh, and that's the other thing where it's very Souls-like. When you go back to the shrine, everybody respawns. When you die, everybody respawns, and then if you rest, everybody respawns. Which is, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do, so this will be a fair fight when I fight this nigga in here, because I'm about to go and fight this dude in here, but I want to make sure I have some health on me. So I'm actually gonna go back, and I'm gonna hit up the shrine. I'm gonna rest, and then I'm gonna come back. Now, you can't just run through these enemies, though. That is the other good thing. You can't just run through them. So we're going to kill them, but I'm saying, like, we're going to run past through, like, 90% of them. God, it is so hot in this room. I hate having 2 PCs to a low key because it gets so fucking hot in this room. Like, I'm dead. I mean, you can see my face. My face is getting oily. I don't know if you could even see it on my arm. My arm is even shiny. It's hot as fuck in here. And I'm wearing a gray shirt, so that doesn't help either. But that's to help with the green screen and shit. Anywho. Yeah, so these niggas done spawn back. Hopefully I don't get holed. Really, it's not these dudes I'm worried about. It's actually the nigga with the axe I'm worried about the most. Because sometimes that nigga just goes through your attacks. Like, it don't even matter what you do. He just goes through that bitch. Okay, so we was actually able to get him. We're not going to go that way because that's where that dude is at. We're going to run around through here. And we're going to run through here. I'm just avoiding all the enemies that could try to attack me. Then we got the nigga with the bow right there, but fuck that guy. He's going to shoot that shit. We're just going to hop over this. Okay, I thought we could hop over that. I guess not. Here we go.
Another monkey, I see. Why don't you lay down your weapon and join me in Buddha's mercy? What say you?
All right, this boss battle is actually pretty dope. And that's the thing, man. When it comes to the dodging, like I said, you got to be very on point with that shit. Like last minute. There we go. Oh, shit. See? Oh, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Once you've committed to an attack, it's really hard to dodge roll out that motherfucker. It's extremely fucking hard to dodge roll out that motherfucker. That's the other thing. Like, got his ass. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, fuck. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you fucking asshole. Got him. Alright. So that wasn't as bad. I know I'm making this shit look kind of easy, like low-key, but it's not. Yeah, give me your abilities, nigga. Give me your soul, nigga. That's what you get for trying to fight me, nigga. Wait, why did I get... Oh, there you go. I gotta pick up his sword. I'm about to say, like, where the fuck is this soul thing at? So now we can officially become this dude. This is a spell where you can become certain people. And in this case, we can become him and use his abilities and everything. And then what makes it even more dope, right, is that not only can you upgrade this motherfucker, but then he has a separate health bar. That's what makes it even more dope. So you can honestly use that as like a last ditch effort, which I've done plenty of times where I've literally just used it as like a last ditch effort, where I'm like, okay, I'm about to die. Let me switch to this dude. And then he builds up, and just like when you're, just like how when you're fighting him and he hits you and he starts to build up that fire, you do the exact same thing. So when you're fighting enemies, if you keep on hitting them with the light attacks and stuff like that, you'll naturally build up that flame, and then you'll set them on fire. I'm telling you, man, this game got some good shit in it. I got to give them credit. It really does have some good shit in it. It's just putting it all together to make it cohesive, especially at the beginning, is like, that's where the hurdle comes in. That's where the hurdle comes in. But what I was getting at is that when you... I think it's about to be a cutscene. Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't a cutscene.
You just had to make some noise, did you? Now everyone knows you're here. When a chime so grand echoes in the forest, Yao Guais will surely be alarmed.
So with this right here, you need to look out for these, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. There's 3 of them that you have to get. If you hit all 3 of them, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna send you to this random location and like a spirit realm sort of kinda, and basically you're gonna have to fight even more evolved and have a different move set of the big baby head, whatever the fuck that thing is, that we're about to fight. And then after you beat him, you get some special shit, but then also before you get to him, in the room before him is 3 chests that you can open. Like I said, this game is very God of War 2018-esque. So it's like, I didn't think that God of War 2018 reached out China like that, and end up getting people from China to be such big fans of it. But this game does have a lot of similarities to God of War 2018. But all right, let's try to fight this big head baby thing. This motherfucker's probably something I'm gonna die on, but let's see. Let's get the first attack in, bitch. I like how I kicked him. My nigga just fell immediately to the ground. Oh, that's the move that fucks you up every time, bro. Because you see how it comes out so fast? The startup on it? The startup on it is fucking insane. No, bitch. We not doing that. All right. God damn it. There you go. Okay, he didn't do the full one. He didn't do the full one, but that power slam that he just did, he has a, and this is what makes him so fucking hard to fight. So what he does is that he'll slam his hand into the ground. He'll slam his palm into the ground, and he'll do like a force push, and it'll create that thing where it comes up and it explodes, right? But then he does two more. And each time he does one, the area, the radius of it gets bigger and bigger. And then what he does is that he follows it up with that fucking hand blast, palm blast, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. He follows it up with that. All of those back to back is fucking hard to get past. It truly is. That's why I was like, if there's anybody I'm gonna die to, it's gonna be this fucking baby thing. And that's what I was talking about being committed to those animations, man. Whether it be a light attack or it's a heavy attack, once you in an animation, you try to dodge roll out that shit, bro, it's not happening. That is definitely something that they did not get from Dark Souls. They was like, no, nigga, once you in that animation, you were in that shit. You were not coming out of it either. All right, let's try to fight Big Baby McGee here. Damn, and I missed again. All right, let my stamina come back. Take my time. Really? See what I'm saying? Now he's about to do the hand one. Okay, there you go. That's the last one. And then I dodged too early. I meant to just run. If you run, is good enough. Wow! How the fuck did I not dodge that? I told you, bro. This nigga's insane. This nigga's insane. And that's the crazy thing. This nigga's harder than the dude with the twin blade. This nigga don't even get a cutscene. I want you to think about that. This nigga don't even get a cutscene. The other nigga got a cutscene where he was asking questions and being all badass and shit. And we beat him on first try. Giant big head baby over here. We done died twice within the matter of like, what, maybe 2 minutes? We gonna beat this nigga though. All right, I gotta kill this axe dude. That's the problem. I don't want to have to fight these enemies every time. But if you don't, they gonna run up to you while you're trying to fight Giant Baby, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm gonna have to kill those 3 enemies at least every single time. Damn. Fuck, see what I'm talking about? I should have had that. They screwed me out my fucking immobilization. Oh, fuck. Wow, nigga. What's the hitbox on your shit, nigga? Stop the bullshit, bro. What? Nah, nigga. That's bullshit. And you gotta be careful with that too, because them niggas will continuously hit you. There is no iframes once you on the ground. Alright. There we go. Nope. Enough of that shit. Got his bitch ass. Okay, now he's just going full willy-nilly. Fuck. Got him. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right, we got him. Stupid giant head baby thing. I don't even know what the fuck to call this nigga. I'm trying to figure out a good insult, but I only three things I got is giant head baby. That's it. That's all I got. So now what we can do is what? What? I can't pick it up. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh wait, don't tell me. Oh, that's garbage. Okay, I can't pick it up yet. I think I have to let it sit there. Okay, so what happens is that there's another like mini boss we're gonna have to beat. And so, yeah, they're not letting me pick it up right now. Okay, so this is where you would, okay, so basically what that's his soul, right? That's like his soul or whatever, the giant thing we just beat. You can equip that soul and it becomes another tool in your arsenal that you can use. The problem is that we haven't defeated the boss yet, or the mini boss yet, that even gives you that ability. So I guess it's not allowing me to pick it up, even though I fucking should be able to. So I'm probably gonna have to come back and get it. I hope that's how it works, because I think that'd be pretty fucking shitty if I have the skills and ability to beat this nigga early, but then I end up losing it because of that. That's pretty fucking lame. And honestly, that one is really fucking good, because it's just like a big, powerful attack. Like, I mean, you saw how he was slamming his head into the ground. That's basically what you do. And every time you do that, it does like a very powerful attack. And, or it does a significant amount of damage, better yet. It doesn't do a powerful attack. The attack is powerful. It just does a significant amount of damage. And that's why I'm like, I low-key want that, because that's the one I use in my other playthrough majority of the time, is the one where I just slam my head into the ground, because it at least takes off, I would say, maybe anywhere from like 20 to 25%, if not 15 to 20%, which is a lot. It does take a good chunk of life.